life decisions before I went live just now because I woke up. Um, One thing earlier, I could have sworn, I could have sworn, like, I'm positive that I went live earlier, but for whatever reason, there was an error towards the end of the filming, and so I guess it did not save on the channel, but whatevs. This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and more. And that kind of sucks because I had left the gym. I had gone to the Dollar Tree. For whatever reason, I'm noticing a lot of these Planet Fitnesses have Dollar Trees next to them because the one in Old Metairie here in New Orleans, or technically Metairie, has a Dollar Tree next to it. The one in Chalmette has a Dollar Tree right next to it. The one that is in New Orleans East doesn't have a Dollar Tree next to it, but there is a Dollar General not far from it. So don't I never noticed or thought about that before today, but I sat in the car. So I left from the gym this morning. I went to the gym with one of my friends, one of my accountability partners, and had a good workout. Didn't do too much. And if you saw the live earlier, you already know this, but I didn't do too much because I didn't want to overexert myself. Um, Monday, my workout with my trainer was legs and abs. So I feel like my next workout is going to be maybe core and arms. So I was like, yeah, don't do too much because if you go to the trainer on Wednesday, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm kicking myself. Hey, hey. I see y'all joining, coming in. I know. I had no idea or no plans to be on this late at night, but I told myself either I go live again because my live from this morning did not save to the channel, or I mess up my streak because so far it is what about to be the 16th? Oh no, about to be the 15th. Halfway through the month, and I have gone live every day in June. So me being me, I couldn't let it go live again. I'm only gonna be on here really quick, but I want to give y'all the recap that I gave earlier. Went to the gym, good workout, nothing too strenuous, and then I went to the Dollar Tree because I needed to get another gift bag. I'm gonna have to show y'all those. They are downstairs. So I'm not going to get them. But in Dollar Tree today, I found shoes for Monica. Five pair, $1.25 a piece. Are they the best pairs in the world? Are they like ergonomically supportive and all that? Probably not. But it'd be good for some quick trips to the beach, trying to get my baby acclimated with putting her feet in the sand. And they had the little strap wrap around the ankles. So they had some regular like thong sandals, and then they had these thong sandals that also have the supportive because I mean it's flimsy plastic. I'll give them that, but it's the kind of plastic where I feel like you go on a trip, you use it. If the sandal breaks or whatever, which happens with expensive sandals, mind you, it's $1.25. They had a pair that had like unicorns, which she loves. They had a pair I think that had dinosaurs, which she's a big fan of. If you've seen the other videos of her roaring and making her dinosaur noises. So there was, yeah, the unicorn dinosaur. I think there was a one other that was like under the sea, like, oh, octopuses and starfish. So that was another one. And there was another one that was like sharks. It was kind of like baby sharkish. And I'm blanking on what the fifth one looked like. But in addition to the shopping bag that I got and I made the reminder again this morning that Sunday, the 19th, is Father's Day. It's actually Father's Day and Juneteenth. So I missed out on the Dollar Tree Juneteenth decorations. The Dollar Trees that I've gone to now have 4th of July decorations out and, of course, Father's Day cards. But if you have somebody that you do want to celebrate, make your runs to Dollar Tree. At this Dollar Tree that I went to at this other Planet Fitness, they had way better gift bag selection. So I found this gift bag that's like hip hip hooray, like no, the first one I think was Hip Hip Hooray. The one I found today was like, let's celebrate you today. I think it said all that. It was a very long bag. And the reason that I went was because I needed another bag to put some of the gifts I have for my husband. I ended up getting him a couple different things that made the initial bag too small. So I told myself, oh, if I go, I can get a second bag. Let one bag be for me, let the other bag be for Monica. So I've already gotten all of my men that I want to celebrate their cards and different gifts, stuff from the way to my dad in North Carolina. So that's done. So that's another reason that, again, I said I was planning early that had me thinking about the upcoming weeks family events, and somewhere in my mind, I got last Sunday and this coming Sunday mixed up because we had family events happening this past weekend, stuff happening this week for me and for my husband, and then next week, well, now being next week as well. And with him too, with his class schedule, we remembered having a long conversation about how his class had class on Mother's Day weekend, but did not have class on Father's Day weekend. And this past weekend was the first weekend that they didn't have class. So I think both of us had kind of aligned it with, yep, don't have class. It must be Father's Day. No, apparently they have 2 weeks in a row where they don't have class. So anyway, after I left Dollar Tree, I found even some of the Color Wonder little Barbies that Monica likes that I have been getting from Target that were like normally $6.99 a piece because they ain't cheap, and Dollar Tree for $3. So Dollar Tree definitely has them beat on that, and that's another time where Dollar Tree having these items that are like $1.25 and up is coming through because, like I said, getting them from Target, they're normally $6.99 for the little mermaids that Monica is now in love with. And her mama has spoiled her to the point where she thinks every day she comes home and she should get another mermaid. We'll see how long that lasts. I do have a box of them that I'm slowly working my way through. But at Dollar Tree today, I found ones that were not the same mermaid babies because literally there's 5 in that series and she has all 5. And at this point, we're reopening some of the same ones, but new packages. So they had one that was a little doggy set, and then they had another one that was like a little baby, like a little, I don't know if it's the Chelsea baby kit, but because Target was having their super duper sales on Barbie stuff, they had a sale one week that was like just discounted prices on certain Barbies. So I was like rolling through those. And I am a person, I'll say, who starts to plan for Christmas in like July and it's June. So in my mind, I've already been starting to think about like things for Monica, things for people in our family, and tucking them away in one of our storage closets. We've got a lot of closet space to work with, thankfully. So again, I realize that's not something that's never necessarily practical or feasible for everybody, but for my moms out here that's trying to like get it together and have one less thing to think about, shopping the sales throughout the year is your friend or works in your favor. One of my aunts, I remember growing up, always did the Christmas saver accounts too, so I learned that from her. If you're able to, with your credit union, I know I bank with different credit unions that do like the holiday savings club. You don't necessarily get a higher percentage sometimes depending on the financial institution, but if you do look into it and are intentional, it basically just helps you, like how now it's really popular and you see those different savings plans on like Facebook or you see them on Pinterest. The holiday savings club's been doing that, y'all. So they'll let you know that you can save a certain amount of money out of your account every month. You can do a certain amount out of your like direct deposit from your payroll every month. And then by the like if you start it in, usually they tell you to start it in like May or June and you do it until October. You can do it as long as you want, but a lot of times they'll start the promotions for it in the early part of the year, early spring, and they'll let you cash out in like October, November, December, so that you have money intentionally saved and you have money to do what you want to do, and you're not going into debt or going into your existing savings just to buy Christmas gifts. So this is a little pocket of money, a pool of money that you intentionally save just for holiday spending. Again, learning that from my family, seeing my aunt do it, seeing her work that thing. I remember that from being young. So now that I am an adult, I do the same thing. And that's been cool. So after I left Dollar Tree, I went to Sam's, right? Yeah, I went to Sam's that was not too far from that location. Not the one that I went to the other day. I wanted to check out those Mommy and Me dresses to see their selection there. And I don't know if I told y'all yet because I haven't recorded my video. So I did a live shop with me. And when I looked back at it, the picture quality was horrible. So I took that down. But I did a live shop with me, and then I did some other footage just of the shopping that I continued to do after I got off live. And I wanted to go to this new place to see how their setup was, see if they had more options. They didn't. It's the same like black and yellow dress and then pink and white dress that we've been seeing kind of nationwide. Everybody's posting it. People are getting it. It's like the Mommy and Me collab. And initially, I wasn't that big of a oh mommy and me person. I just like sometimes me and Monica's colors to coordinate or at least be in the same color wheel whenever we were going places. But the matchy was cute, and the pink and white dress I think is really adorable. So yeah, there weren't many other sizes options. I wanted to try to go up a size because I had extra large. I wanted to see if they had a 2X for the endowment that I have, and they did not. So hopefully, with the gym continuing, I'll slim down a little bit more and lose some of that mass and be able to wear it and be comfortable because it fits out, but not how I kind of would have wanted to fit. And I don't think a supportive garment is going to fix that. And then after I did that, I went to Costco. Did I make another stop? I feel like I may have, but most of that detail is unimportant. So I went into Costco twice because I went the first time to grab some little things and got in, got out, did well. And then I realized I did not go to the back of the store where the milk was and did not get Monica's gallon of milk. So went back there, got that done, and then ran home to get ready for a meeting. So all that got done today, and it was cool. Looking into doing another live tomorrow where I share with y'all some of the perfumes and scents that I have gotten and added to my collection. So I'm about to wrap this up because, of course, I have to get up in the morning for the gym. Thankfully, I fell asleep earlier with Monica, so I've been asleep roughly for a few hours before I woke up and then realized need to go live to keep the momentum going. So here we are, another live logged for the vlog and keeping this daily challenge going. So this is a quick, update, check in, chat it up, and now I'm going to shut it up and go back to bed. As always, this is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't wrap up with my closing that I love to share with y'all is that I truly believe that God has given us all gifts and talents that can fix some problem that exists in the world. While we may not be able to fix everything, I want to remind, encourage you, let you know if you're here for the first time that we can all fix something. Until next time, I pray that you will find that thing and fix it. I will check in tomorrow. Oh, another update. My trainer did give us the green light to record footage and things during my training. I don't know how soon you're going to get that, but it's coming. So check it out. And if you are interested in that, definitely lock it in, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you will see those videos when they come next. See y'all tomorrow, earlier in the day. Bye, y'all. Good night.